Yo, y'all morning. This is the Faircat Sports Show live on Saturday morning, August 30th. I hope everybody had a good week, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. For those that are tuned in, man, thank y'all again, man. We appreciate y'all moving around with us, man. We just try to make it accommodating for everybody, including ourselves. But yeah, how y'all doing this morning, Elise and Gregory?
I'm here. I'm awake. I'm living. No, I've been awake for like 3 hours, so I always get up early. I don't know why. Like my body's trained to get up early, so I'm always up at like 7 and whatever. Like, but it's fine though because on Wednesdays my job wants me there at like 9:30 in the morning, so I'm used to being up anyway. So it works
Mm,
out.
mm, right. Yeah. Speaking of that, you getting ready to start the new gig next week, right?
Yeah, I start Tuesday. They're closed Labor Day,
Yeah.
but I start Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which
Awesome.
two
Awesome.
thirty in the afternoon. I'm there till like I think they said 6:15, so a
Mm-hmm.
couple hours. Get to hang out with the kiddies. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't know which age group I'm doing on Tuesday. They usually switch it up on us. Like one day we might do like the little kids, and then the next day the big kids, or vice versa. So we'll see
Mm-hmm.
which group I get
Okay.
for the first day. But I'm excited. I'm excited.
That's what's up, man.
Hmm.
How about you, Greg? How was your week been, man? What's going on with you? You still freezing up?
He's in and out. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he froze on me.
Yeah, he's froze on me.
There he goes. I think.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hear
How are
you
you?
now.
Okay. I'm good, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this
It's
connection here,
StreamYard,
bro.
bro.
It's
It's
yeah,
typically
StreamYard won't do
StreamYard
this. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
think
in
it's
like the
StreamYard.
best. I'm in the best like Wi-Fi spot in our house, and I still get problems.
Yeah.
Yep. And I got Ethernet connection, and mine be still freezing. Like, what the
That's what
heck?
I'm saying. Like
Everything else
it's
working just fine.
StreamYard. I don't know what StreamYard be on, but it's usually StreamYard. So
Hmm. Anyways, man, how you doing, Greg?
Doing good, man. The wife and I getting ready for a big time trip coming up in about a week or so. We going overseas to Italy, so looking forward to that.
that'll be fun.
Look at y'all, big making big moves, man.
Italy
Hey, man, I
will
I'm
want to
be
be like
trying
you when
nice.
I
trying
grow
to
up.
I'm jealous.
Hmm.
But no, man, I appreciate you guys having me on, man. It feels good to talk some Bears football with you guys.
Do should I go in today or should I be kind today? I don't know. I kind of want to
Oh,
go off, but I'm gonna be kind today. I feel like I don't want to
oh,
ruffle any
okay. Well,
more
you know what?
feathers
Here,
though. You know what? I kind of want to ruffle
I
feathers though, because um, Bears
mm,
fans are easy, and sometimes it's fun to laugh at them. I like laughing at people. So
hmm. Well, here, I'm gonna get you all fired up. I'm gonna get
oh,
you all fired up here in a
slather
second.
me up, slather me up.
Don't worry about it. I got you. Here I come. Hold on, give me a minute.
Dip me in Crisco oil.
Start playing.
Lather me up. Actually, you know how you lather me up? Put in Tyson Bagent. That's how you lather me up. Play Tyson
Hold on.
Bagent.
Here we go. Nah, I got you. This for the diehards right here.
I know this song. To victory! They be playing this at the stadium, and I'd be laughing. hell, wow. No, yeah, that lathered
Yep.
me up.
Yeah, yeah. I know
Hmm.
you're ready now. I know you're ready
I'm
now.
always ready, born ready.
Who
Throw it
is
at
that?
me. What we
Who is
talking
that?
about?
My
Throw it
boy
at me.
Monty. Where my boy Monty at? What do you say? Relax. It's too early for all your shenanigans.
It's not too
Uh,
early. I'm
uh,
excited because Michigan's playing today. Number one, number two. I'm always up for shenanigans. Bears fans need to be put in their place sometimes. So if it ain't me, who's gonna do it?
I had to bring it out
Feel me?
early because you brought him up. You already know.
Yeah. Look
You
at this.
already know.
Look at the hoodie I'm wearing. You
You
see
already
that?
know.
Oh, I'm so excited. You
You
already
already
know. Bro, I'm gonna have two games playing because they got Ohio State and Texas at noon today.
know.
So I'm gonna have two screens. Actually, probably three. I'm gonna have three screens going.
Nice, nice.
Gotta get all the games I can. Gotta get all the games I can.
Well, make sure you guys like. Yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Raise Juke Joint on YouTube. Raise Juke Joint on X, and make sure you give us a follow. And make sure you follow also Gregory Bell. He's on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He got
Easy,
a lot of different content. Yeah, he on there.
Gregory on. I
He on
never
there.
noticed. I don't pay that close attention.
Right. Quit tripping, man. They tripping today.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
need
be seeing
StreamYard to
Gregory
quit tripping.
Bell
This
on
is
X.
ridiculous.
What is that? What is it? Who is this Gregory
Right.
Bell you speak of?
He's so silly. But yeah. Without
Be
further
there all the
ado, let's
time.
get in. Right. I know he on there all the time. That man got
Is
faithful
he?
followers and everything. Yeah, he
I
do.
don't know about all that.
Nah, I don't be on there like that. No, 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 no. Nah. Too much going on. I ain't. Nope.
No, I be on it all the time.
I know.
I do. The crazy thing is, I'll put out some that I know is controversial, and then I read the comments, and I'll be like, "Yep, triggered a Bears fan today."
What up? What up, bro? Yep.
Didn't
Go
take
blue.
more than 5 seconds. What up, Dangles?
What up, baby?
What's up,
Dangles be
man?
showing us mad. He be showing us mad love, man. That's
Yeah,
shout out to him, man. Appreciate you. Yep.
yeah.
Even though he a fan of another team, he still show us love, man. So
Who,
appreciate you,
Dangles?
man. Hmm.
Ain't he a Bears fan?
I thought he wasn't, but anyway.
He is. He's a
Anyway,
Bears
though.
fan.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not a
he is. That's right.
Blackhawks fan.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Yeah, he's not a Blackhawks fan. That's
He's
right.
a Red
Yeah.
Wings and Bruins fan.
There you go. Yep.
Me and
Doing
him are
my
Red
part.
Wings fans. Yes, the Red Wings. But anyway,
Blackhawks all day.
I like the
But anyway.
Blackhawks too. I
Hmm.
like both. We know this. Don't
Hopefully they
play.
got this. Hopefully they got their stuff together. But
They
anyways,
better get their stuff together, bro. Like, cause I ain't about to play. But Frank Nazar got his contract extension, so that's a start.
I
That's a
had to bust
start.
out an oldie. Yeah,
We have to get
I
Bedsy
had to
done
bust
now.
out an oldie jersey.
No,
Old
I got
Leo Mack.
Michigan on right now,
Hmm.
cause it's college football season right now. The NFL ain't back till next
What
week.
what jersey? What jersey you got on, Greg? I see 24.
Is it Jordan Howard?
Is it
I'm
Jordan Howard?
rocking the great Jordan Howard, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
I called it.
yeah,
See that?
yeah.
Yes. Only
Jordan
the real
Howard.
ones know about Jordan Howard.
Yeah,
The real
man.
ones know about
Shout out
Yeah,
to
Jordan Howard,
Jordan.
yeah,
bro. The real
yeah.
ones
Shout
know.
Yeah.
out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Jordan
Shout out.
Howard, bro. IU legend. Okay. I'd be there on campus because my sister went there. They have a whole little section for him. Jordan Howard, yeah. IU legend.
Yeah, Jordan Howard. Yeah, shout out to Jordan Howard, man. That was
Shout out
awesome.
to Jordan Howard.
Yep. But anyways, so we'll get started on the Bears preseason. What did you guys think about the preseason as a whole? We'll start there.
Do, you want me to go first or y'all want to go first?
No, it's whoever. Y'all go first. I don't care.
You want to go first, Gregory?
We gonna get to the
You're the
trade. We gonna
guest.
get to the trade later, bro. Don't worry. Yeah, Greg, you go ahead. You tell us
You,
what you thought about the
right,
preseason.
you're the guest. You go first.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Look like
All right. All right. What can I say about the preseason? Um, I like what I saw from Bajan. He showed that he's a quality backup. You know, um, I mean, I try not to take preseason too serious because you don't really get to see who's really going to excel. It kind of shows if this player is capable of playing within the NFL of some sort. So Luther Burden looked good. Liked what I saw from Luther Burden. I liked what I saw from Zacchaeus Olamide. You know, he was balling. Um, but that the ones versus ones in the Kansas City game, yeah, man, that really makes me nervous for the season.
mm,
So that's what I got from the preseason, man.
mm, mm. Well, I got from it because we'll let at least go last. I don't know, man. I like the intensity that I saw from the team. It definitely looks different this year. Even live, I saw it. It's a more crisp operation going on. It's a lot smoother. You can tell that they're getting coached up. It's not just a bunch of guys out there just looking like robots. They're allowed to play free. They're allowed to play freely. Beijing looked good to me the whole preseason. I mean, I saw it live, so it's funny because people like, oh, Beijing, this, all the talk about Beijing. Like, look, man, I saw it live. He know what he doing with that offense. Plain and simple, he does. It's a reason why he was allowed to do a little bit more than what we saw from Caleb. That don't mean that Caleb ain't the better talent, but it's clear as day to me and some other people that Tyson has a better grasp of the offense than Caleb does. Proof is in the pudding. You saw that all the plays they was doing. Caleb ain't doing all that. And Tyson played on the center majority of the time. Caleb was in shotgun a lot of the time. That's a big difference. And I'm sure Elisa will speak to it because she's a Lions fan as well because her mom. Ben Johnson likes to play on the center a good amount of time, at least 50%. I could be wrong. I could be
It was
wrong.
around, I think they said 42% they were under
Something like that.
shotgun last
Yeah.
year, something like that.
So that's telling in the fact that Caleb still has some growing to do. He did look a little sharper as the preseason went along, but I still think that he's still struggling. He took that one sack, but he held the ball for at least 5 seconds. Looked like last year. Um, still don't still don't know who the left tackle is going to be. Even though we all pretty much think it's going to be Braxton Jones in the end because he got the most experience. Still don't know who the left tackle is going to be. Uh, we'll get to it in a little bit, but there's some key pieces that are injured right now. So all in all, it was a good preseason. It was a really good preseason for Jade Walker because that man earned his spot. So you know, other than that, that's it, man. I'll say the rest for later on as we move along. I want to talk about everything, but before you go, at least Isaiah decided to grace us with his presence.
Did he? Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
What's up, y'all?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Look at you. And look, this man you ain't got a haircut? What's
Man,
going
for
on?
real.
Man, I done had school. I'm going to another concert today, man. I've been getting cooked lately.
I see. I see that. I see that, man. Hey, well, how have you been though? Other than that, I know you staying busy, but how's things with you, man?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm doing great, man. I'm not letting nothing get my mood down. I'm enjoying life. How y'all doing?
Well, we're
We're
doing
here.
what we're doing. We're here. We're doing what we thought about the Bears preseason. Just giving our thoughts real quick. So we'll let you go before Elise go because she got a rent that she wants to go on.
Yeah, I
So
like
Yeah.
let us
Number
know what you thought about the preseason. Give us a quick little wrap up. I mean not wrap up. Give us a quick little
recap.
synopsis. Yeah, what you thought.
number one, we should have Gregory playing left tackle because Braxton can't block to save his life. But in all serious note, and in all serious note, I didn't agree with not playing the starters the first game. That's kind of one of the first things Ben Johnson did that I didn't agree with. Overall, I think we seen some progress with the offense, and we seen a coach really, really press and put the guys out there and put them in uncomfortable situations. He could have easily took those guys out that last game, but we just don't see a lot of Bears coaches that will keep the guys in there until they get it right and end on a positive note. They'll feel content with the field goal. So I like the fact that he's not content and he's willing to go against the grain of those other coaches to make sure the offense, can gain some type of momentum. We don't see that from a lot of Bears coaches. So I like that. In terms of like the defense, Dio, 16 million a year, buddy. I think you need to get it together. Cause if you don't, man, in 2 years, you might be hitting the door. And you looking real thin right now. I don't know what to say about him, but I'm really encouraged by a lot of this offensive line. I'm really happy about it. I just like I said, I don't like Braxton. He's the worst one on the offensive line, but I'm encouraged by it with everything that's been going on because we finally got a coach that understands how to operate this team and how to get this offense going in the momentum.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. I totally agree with all that you just said. All that you just said. All right. Well, without further ado,
All right. Yeah, I'm about
go
to
ahead,
cook.
Elise. It's all on you. You
I'm
got the
about to
floor.
cook, y'all. Okay, so preseason thoughts. Number one, uh, the offense looked like it can operate, it can function on a normal level. It doesn't look like, let's say, last year where nobody knew what the heck they were doing. Number two, Baja definitely has better grasp of the offense right now than Caleb because he played more under center. But I thought Caleb improved throughout the preseason. I meant so. There was positive signs there. I didn't like the sack he took against Kansas City. Like that was bad because it was like, bro, after 3 seconds, that ball should be out of your hands. Whether you throw it away or run or something, but don't take the sack there. Like that was just not a good look. But other than that, I thought he played better. I thought he played on more on time and in rhythm. Um, that last drive than he did the first couple drives. Um, I liked how he utilized the tight ends in this offense because that's going to be a big thing in this offense is using the tight ends. Um, using DJ Moore as the clear cut number one. That's what you like to see. Rome had a bad drop, but really, to be honest, the ball was kind of late. Had he thrown it a second earlier, Rome would have caught that. Um, but I like how he bounced back and hit Rome in stride on the second pass. So that was nice to see. The defense, they could use some work, but they're pretty beat up, so I won't give them too much flack. But Andrew Billings is still Andrew Billings. That dude was just eating people up. He was swallowing guys up. It was crazy. Like he's just a big bodied guy out there, like just eating people up in the run game. Dio Odeyangbo. I watched enough of him in Indy. We get close games down here. He wasn't doing nothing then. So when the Bears signed him, I'm like, why y'all sign this dude? Like he only has like one sack last year, maybe two.
Mm,
This dude is not worth the money the Bears gave him.
mm,
Like like I could believe we signed him. I'm like, why we sign this dude? Like he wasn't good with
mm,
Indy. Like for all this money, no wonder Indy let him walk. For the money he got, but shoot, I'd let him go too. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, wow, bro, we really signed this dude for that money, and it
mm,
shows why we shouldn't have signed him for that money.
mm,
Like Montez is still getting double and triple team. They don't respect Dio, and why should they?
mhm,
He ain't doing nothing. just a waste of space and money. Gets on my nerves. Okay? Uh Cairo better get his yips out now, cause them blocks was not I was not feeling that. And then the
Mm-hmm.
missed field goal, I wasn't feeling that either. Like that man better tighten up. Okay, that's all I can say.
Tighten.
Tighten up, or I'll be screaming for Dominic Zavada the whole year. Tighten up. That's all I can say. But um, I don't know, man. I thought they looked okay. I wouldn't say they looked great or bad. They looked okay. Things to work on, things to clean up. For week one, I'll say that things to clean up. But I thought they did okay all in all. I'd give them a solid B.
Mm, that's good. That's good. Okay. Well, hey, that's all right, man. Yeah. Again, they had a solid preseason, man. I mean, it was okay. There's some things they, like you said, they could work on. The defense is hampered right now. So that definitely plays a factor in how the defense. I don't know about Dio, man. I have no idea what this man gonna do. I was just like, hey, let's just wait to see. Um, let's wait to see what he does in the preseason. But I don't know. You said he wasn't all that last year, so now you got me kind of worried about this dude. Like
He
maybe we do
wasn't.
need to
Pull the
sign
numbers up.
Zadarius Smith. He's
I
still
had to
out there.
pull the numbers up. I had to pull the numbers up because I'm like, huh? For this money, bro, this man better be an all pro for the money we paid him.
And plus, he's a guy that Indy used to play. He was like really dominant on the inside. He was never really like
That's
really.
because he's not really an edge rusher, bro.
He's like that cat that we cut that was all talk
Uh huh.
but couldn't do anything. I forgot his name. What was his name, y'all? What was he?
Demarcus
Oh,
Walker.
you.
Demarcus Walker. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean he definitely needs to. Yeah, he needs to show up, man. You're making a good amount of money, bro.
You
You got
got
to
to
show up,
like,
my man.
bro, got to do something. That's all I know.
I
You
mean, if
got to
you look,
Brody
show up,
better
bro.
be doing something like week one. I better be seeing a Dio sack or something, tackle for loss, fumble, something. I got to see something.
but if you look at that contract, it gives them an out in what 2 years. So
A year or two, something like that.
get him up out of
Hold
here.
on.
If
I'll
he
look.
can,
I'll look it up right now. Hold on.
Look at his numbers. But pull up his. Actually, you know what? Pull the numbers up because I'm pretty sure he wasn't that good last year.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. Dio. Pro Football Reference. Alrighty.
And he's had some health issues. He had 3 sacks,
Okay.
13 solos, and two forced fumbles, and we paid him how much?
I think
This
they're
We
more
man.
so
this
looking
an
at the
edge
pressure.
rusher, Mike. You this ain't even a D
How
tackle.
old is
This
he?
an edge rusher,
I
bro.
think they more so looking at the pressure that he gives inside, which I don't understand why y'all getting another guy that is good inside but can't play edge rush.
Brody, hold on. You mean to tell me this dude an edge rusher and he only had 3 sacks and played 17 games? That's crazy. That's insane.
He's a rotational piece. I don't know what they thought he was gonna come in and light the word up like that guy from the Vikings. I don't know what they thought.
So he has the most sacks he's ever had was 8 in 23. Other than that, he ain't had, yeah. So he's averaging, what is that, 4 sacks a year, 4.6 a year.
For
Ain't a lot.
17 games?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, bro, that's awful. How much we pay this man?
Let me hold on. I'm just looking. Look at this. He
Oh
ain't
yeah,
even getting
that's
a lot of.
bad, bro.
He ain't even getting a lot of tackles. He getting 30
No,
a
he's
year.
not. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
Like,
god.
and this a 17 game season. Oh nah, bro. Bro, this is bad, bro.
He got 5 forced fumbles in 4 years. Let's see what his contract
This dude's a backup.
is. Good old Ryan Poles, man. Good old Ryan Poles.
Hey, we're not allowed to talk about Ryan Poles.
No,
He's
no,
turning
hell
it
no.
around in year whatever this is.
Hell no. Hell.
In year 4, it's finally the year. Like, bro, you should have seen the tweet I put out when I talk about when we're taking the North, question mark Ryan, right? These people in the comments talking about it takes time. I'm like, bruh, Kwesi Adafo-Mensah came in the same year as Ryan Poles and has a 36-15 record. What are we talking about?
I know, and you know what's so funny about
What are
that
we
is,
talking about?
you know what's so funny about that is Quezi is bad at drafting, but he know how to.
No, he's not.
A lot of that team is built. He do a good job getting undrafted rookies, but go look at their class. They had, what was it? To the year Darnell came out. They ain't got now Jalen Naylor and this another guy are the only.
Naylor's still with them, ain't he?
I know they're the only two guys.
And he drafted Jordan Addison, correct?
Yeah, they're the only two guys from that class.
I'd have to look, but like like that's why I don't want to hear that, bro. I'm like, bro, Kwesi came out the same year as Ryan Poles and got a 36-15 record.
Yeah.
And won 14 games last year with Sam Darnold. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Because Quezi understands.
Else contract, y'all.
Because Quezi understands you got to build from the inside out.
Exactly.
Realize this GM
Exactly.
knows that.
Like, enough of that. Oh, it's still there's still time, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it. This is contract. Ugh. Oh, they got it out after 2 years.
Okay, yeah. So here's his contract.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$8 million, $30 million dead cap.
Oof. Next year?
Next year, his base would be 15.5, $4.22 million dead cap. He got a potential out in the 2027 season, 2 years, $33 million. It'll be a $4.5 million dead cap if they cut him after next season. So this man got to produce for two. So he has to be here at least 2 seasons before they can cut him.
Dang, 2 seasons? Ugh. Bro, I'm not feeling that.
To pay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
Nah, me either. I'm looking at them numbers like, what?
Those numbers are
And
crazy.
this man only got
Those numbers are crazy.
4 sacks a year?
Bro, that's crazy. And we play 17 games. Bro,
sorry.
People have 4 sacks in a game.
That guy.
Did you see it? Freezing up.
No, that StreamYard be bugging, bro.
Yeah, StreamYard.
No, that's just Gregory Timo Wi-Fi.
Not T-Move. Hey, calm down. T-Move,
hey, right, calm down with the T-Move, bro.
I got some good stuff off T-Move, man. Chill out. Hey, T-Move be they be
T-Move is effective. That's all I know. Stop it.
Hey,
T-Move is effective.
They be hitting you up, be like, yeah, 30% off of everything.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Or 100% off. Get 4 items 100% off. Yeah, but you still gotta pay the shipping fee.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, T-Move is that new app that'll have you going down a rabbit hole, dog. For real. You'll be on that jump for hours.
Like Temu trying to be the new Amazon.
Yo, for real. It's actually I gotta find. I think I saved the clip, man. It's actually it's a brother. He got a site that's supposed to be like Amazon. I gotta remember where I put it at, but I'm gonna try it out, man. Let's see. Gotta support us. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but moving on, man. We was talking about Dio and his lack of numbers. Yeah, he got to get together, man. He got to get it together. He got to get it together. But I do want to bring up this what I shared to y'all in the group thread. I'm gonna bring it up
Oh, that clip from
here. Because
yeah.
this is something that we've been talking about, and I feel like it needs. She said it. She she put it in perfectly how we've been saying. She just telling the real. It is what it is. I got it ready. So, I want y'all to listen. She not hating on him. I just need y'all to understand it. She is not hating on this man. She's speaking facts.
Hindsight 2020. Now we know what it takes. Now we know what it did take to get Micah Parsons. Could you have seen the Bears, Ryan Poles, getting on the phone today and saying, here is X, Y, and Z that we could
is not a Micah Parsons away right now from getting to the Super Bowl. The Green Bay Packers are, and as David pointed out, they're going all in. They better win a Super Bowl in 2026 or 2027. We knew about the job security questions for Brian Gutekunst and for Matt LaFleur going into this season. If you don't win with this guy, then all bets are off. But for the Bears to not get involved here, I'm not surprised given the question mark right now is not about the defense. The question mark right now is not about anything other than can Caleb Williams be your franchise quarterback? This doesn't solve that problem.
You're right there. You're exactly right there. But I do believe that because he is 26 and because he's entering his prime, that if Ryan Poles was not involved in that, I would keep that a secret because I think it's total negligence. You're right about this year. They're not a Micah Parsons away from competing for a Super Bowl, but you could make the argument that if he were here, next year would be a year you could go.
But couldn't any pass rushers you get in your prime 28, 29? He could have multiple primes, and he missed out on somebody like this, especially you're going to now for the next 10 years potentially facing him twice a year.
Today, though, Courtney, I think like the Packers felt in 2018 when the Bears traded for Khalil Mack and the Packers wanted him. And that was one of the reasons the Bears were compelled to go get him. And you saw what happened that year. The Bears were good enough to play in the Super Bowl that year. They didn't double doink. But I think that this year you feel like this is the Packers' Khalil Mack move.
All righty, y'all. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second.
Well, while he's doing what he's got to do, I'll speak on it. I mean, what Courtney said is true. At the end of the day, the Bears are not in a position to be trading draft capital. Okay, like you basically, believe it or not, you got to find out if Caleb's the guy or not after this year. Like if he's not, and we have another top 10 pick, I mean, it's a decent enough quarterback class where you'd have to consider those options. Now, does that happen? Maybe not, probably not. But you can't put yourself in a position where you trade 2 first-round picks and you still don't know your quarterback situation. Like that's a bad road to be on. Now, obviously, the Packers feel like Jordan Love's their quarterback, which I don't know why on God's green earth. But hey, teach his own, I guess. But the Bears are not in that position. They're not. And I think that's where they messed up in 2018. That's where they messed up in 2018. You didn't have a full answer on Mitch yet. Like, that was only Mitch's second year. Like, I felt like they should have waited, right? Another year to figure that out. And they didn't, and that's where they got themselves in trouble. You don't know with Caleb if he's gonna be the guy or not yet. Like we don't know what's going on in Ben's mindset, and everyone says, "Oh well, Ben came because of Caleb." No, Ben came because it's the Chicago Bears. That's why Ben came. Ben came because it's a storied franchise. He could care less about the players that are on the team because the players that are on the team might not even be here in 2 to 3 years. So who cares about, the players on the team right now? It's
Mm-hmm.
about helping the Chicago Bears win long term. That's what it's about, right? Whatever that looks like, we don't know yet. We don't like this is only Ben's first year, right? Like for all we know, what if Caleb doesn't meet Ben's expectations and they're sitting there in the top 10 and let's say hypothetically someone like Club Nick falls to them. You don't think they would consider that? And you're picking in the top 10 again?
I don't think with Ryan Poles as GM they won't.
Like I mean like at the end of the day, right? A, the schedule's difficult, and B, the way Ben Johnson was talking, right? If
Mm-hmm.
you want Caleb to complete 70% of his passes and throw for 4,000 yards, when he only threw for about 63%, which was below league average is like 65 and above,
Mm-hmm.
and he only threw for what 3,700 yards. Like that's asking a lot. So obviously Ben already has benchmarks of what he wants to see from Caleb, right?
Can I say something to that
Yeah.
70%? I
Yeah,
did
go
some
ahead.
home I did some homework on I had to join it through my phone because I don't know I was hardwired on my laptop and everything. I don't know what's
It's
up with that.
StreamYard, man.
It's StreamYard,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, but I looked up how many times a quarterback has thrown for 70% or more, and it does not happen a lot.
No, it
It,
doesn't.
Mm.
it so I'm trying to figure out. It makes me I get what Ben Johnson's philosophy is. You want to aim high because that's his that's his standard, which I'm totally fine with. He's a coach; he can set that. But 70% seems like that's a milestone that is very hard to accomplish, man.
Mm.
It is, but it also makes me think. Now, this is just my opinion, right? But it also makes me think that Ben is basically giving himself an out if he has to. You know
Mm.
what I
Mhm.
mean? Like if it doesn't work out or like the season doesn't go the way it's expected to go, Ben gives himself an out. Well, like he didn't even reach the milestones I had set forth, blah 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 type of thing.
Yeah,
Fair or not, but basically Ben's giving himself an out if it
Mm.
doesn't work out.
yeah, makes sense.
No,
Like
I mean it does.
to be honest, Ben would be stupid to hitch his wagon for more than 1 year to Caleb, and he doesn't even know what Caleb is yet in this offense. Like, there's a reason Tyson Bagent got an extension
Mm.
right
Oh,
away,
for
right
sure.
away. Like
That's what
they've
I'm
seen it in
saying.
camp. They didn't even question it and said, you know what? We like how he looks in this office. Let's get it done.
I don't understand how people don't get why they extended Tyson Bagent. Man, we was arguing with that one guy the other day. Like he's like, no, they didn't they just extended him just because they wanted a good backup. No, you fool. They extended him because they saw that he can run the offense, and if Caleb is struggling, they can put him in there.
I don't think I'll put it this way. I don't think Tyson signs that contract if he didn't have some sort of, I guess, inkling that he could potentially be starting games for the Bears, whether it's next year or this year. I don't think he would have signed it. I
I
don't.
mean, it's like we put out the hypothetical question, like if Caleb struggles, do the Bears replace him with Tyson for a couple of games? And you had all kind of people coming in. That's stupid. No, they wouldn't do that. Blah blah. He's the number one pick. What are you talking about? Ben has no allegiance to Caleb whatsoever. He didn't draft that
None.
man.
He
He
And
didn't
didn't
and
draft
draft
this
him.
him.
and this is why this was my gripe with the Bears and how they did this whole process. All right. You wanted Ben Johnson, cool. I'm all for it. But this marriage between him and Pose and Caleb is not aligned.
No, it's
Mm-mm.
not.
And
Nope.
this is why I was such an advocate for them keeping going, not to rehash the whole Civil War thing, but this is why I was so adamant about them keeping Fields along with Eberflus,
Mm-hmm.
because if you were to gonna move on like they did, it would have given you a fresh slate, and it honest,
Exactly.
and it would have been better for
Uh-huh.
Ryan Poles because
Yep.
now let's say Caleb struggles. Not only are they going to look at Caleb, they're not going to look at Ryan. It's like, okay, Ryan, What did you see when you were evaluating this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or let's see, Caleb is solid, but then his other players that he's drafted, they're not meeting standards. It goes back to Ryan Poles again, or you got to deal with the fact that Ben Johnson is a new head coach. All of these guys have to buy into his scheme, his philosophy. They have to buy into what their role is going to be on this team. That's going to take time.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 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 too many questions, and this is
And
why I
and
don't go ahead.
and here's the thing, right? There's 52 other guys in the locker room that you
Mm-hmm.
have to think about, right? Like this is not about one person. Like at the end of the day, you can't look 52 other guys in the eye and say, "Yeah, we're 0-4, but we're still gonna ride it out with Caleb Williams."
Mm.
You can't
Speak
do
on it.
that.
Speak on it.
Right,
You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't look at them with a straight face and say that because they're gonna
That's,
look at you like you're crazy. Number one, these are grown men. At the end of the day, this is
mm-hmm.
their job. This is their livelihood.
right, right,
That some of these dudes got families, bills to
right,
pay. Like they don't,
right.
bro. They got to put the best tape out there possible. And if they're in a position where they're not putting out the best tape possible, they're gonna want changes. That's
And
just
you know,
those are just the facts at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the
and
day.
and you know what's
Bryce
crazy,
Young went
Lace?
#1 overall last year and still got benched. Why?
Hmm.
Because he wasn't the best player to help the guys succeed at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
He
And a
needed
lot.
some time away from the spotlight, away from being the starting quarterback for it to click in his head.
Hmm.
Like, wow, these dudes don't play. No, they don't play. These are their livelihoods. This is not college. This is not high school.
Mm.
This is a grown man's game that you're playing with. And
But
so I don't get why people are like, oh, he would never do that, blah blah. Why wouldn't he do that? He's got 52 other guys he's got to worry about.
hmm,
This isn't about one person. He could care less that Caleb was taken #1 overall. He's gonna do what's best for the Chicago Bears at the end of the day. That's
fact.
what it's about at the end of the day. It's about what's best for the Chicago Bears, what's best for the 53 guys on the roster
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day. That's
Go
what it
ahead.
comes down to. That's why Daniel Jones is starting over Anthony Richardson.
Mm. Speak on. Go ahead, Greg. You had a thought, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, to give insight, going back to Elise's point, I don't think a lot of people understand the severity of it is these men's jobs to provide for their family, which is why the standard is so high. So
Mm-hmm.
in the referee camp, refereeing high school ball is different. All right. Of course, we have to test out every year, and you meet a certain grade. You can do regular season high school basketball, and then if you get in the 88 and higher, you can do regular season and postseason, right? But they told us I was in a camp led by ACC referees, and you know what they told us?
What's that?
They said that you can mess up in high school, you're given grace, but in the ACC, they want our referees to have a 94 to 98% hit rate on their calls.
Mm.
You want to know why that is? Is because these coaches, high school coaches, they are teachers, PE teachers, English teachers, history teachers, so on and so forth. They don't get paid that much to coach high school ball unless you're at the Montvers or you're at the IMG academies, things of that nature. But your everyday high school coach, he's not getting paid that much.
Mm-hmm.
But even on the D3 level for college, these coaches, that is their livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Yep.
every call that you make matters.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
call, your relationship with the players, your relationship with the coaches, your relationships with the university, they matter. Why? Because if you mess up, it's a domino effect. Because
Mm-hmm.
now that coach who is getting paid over however much he's getting paid to coach this team, he's now out of a job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah.
just on the D3 level. And you're talking about you get to the ACC, the Big Ten, it's the pressure is even greater. It is
Mm-hmm.
even greater. So this is why I tell people to not overlook chemistry. Chemistry is the number
Yes.
one thing for
Yes.
any team involving men. And you're not going to
Mm-hmm.
get that overnight. You're not.
Mm-hmm. Rarely ever happens. It rarely happens. You yeah, big is the best. Yes, it really
Like
happens. It really happens. Those of us that have played sports our whole entire lives, I probably could be on a hand. I could probably count on my one hand how many times I had immediate chemistry with a teammate playing ball.
exactly.
Like literally, like we get on the court and our mind is basically in sync. You know what I'm saying? And it
Mm-hmm.
ain't, and I didn't play ball my whole life. It's probably like 5 people that I can think of top of my head that I was just like, yeah, me and him is like, we here. You know what I'm saying? We like this. I know where he at, he know where I'm gonna be at, all that. So it does take time. And I think the thing that you hit a lot of good points. I think that one of the things that nobody is talking about, and I've been talking about this, at least to tell you, everybody keeps talking about Caleb's gonna have all this time. No, he's not. You know why? Not just for the team. Think about what the Bears are trying to do right now. They are
Mm-hmm.
trying to get a new stadium built. Guess who is opposing the stadium? Governor Pritzker. You think Illinois, as crooked as they are, going to put money into the Bears when they got a sorry ass team? No. They need to make sure that this team gonna be good before they put out all these billions of dollars to help them build a stadium. Because remember, uh Georgia and them ain't got no money other than the Bears. So they don't got no other income. This ain't like what's his name? Is it Sky Harris for the Commanders or anybody else? They got money in other places. No. This is the Bears' only income. So that means there's gonna have to be significant income from the state to help them. They need tax breaks, all these things. They ain't finna do that if the Bears gonna continue to put a sorry team out there. Why? For what? You know what I'm saying? Because if this man is trying to continue to be the governor, if the Bears are sorry and he gave them all this money, people ain't gonna be like, man, yeah, thank you for building the Bears stadium in Arlington Heights. No, they're gonna be like, man, this is BS. We gotta pay for a stadium for a sorry ass team. So it's a whole lot of things besides that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not. And this is why I didn't want them to pick Caleb in the first place because I knew this. I knew this is where it might head to. Like you said, you could have broke the cycle, but you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Poles should have got rid of Matt Eberflus last year before the
Mm-hmm.
season. Should have done that. He should have been honest with Justin Fields from the get go,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we'll talk about that now because Monty brought up the trade, the Micah Parsons trade, right? Where Monty said he said y'all, yep, no, but anyway, the Michael Parsons trade, right? There's some stuff that y'all don't know about why he didn't get traded to the Bears. It ain't because Ryan Poles might not have looked into getting him. No. It's deeper than that. Michael Parsons was never coming here. Never.
Y'all saw my tweet. That's
Michael
why.
Michael
Like
Parsons was never
he
coming
was
here.
never gonna come here.
Capital
Like
Never.
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 Like he was never gonna come here. I tried telling people that August 1st. They laughed in my face. Oh, the agents don't
Never.
matter like that. Blah blah blah. Someone tried to lie to my face. I won't name the person. They know who they are. They tried to lie to my face, talking about, oh, Mulligetta and Poles are cool. I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're really not, especially after everything that went down last year. No, they're not.
Yep.
But that's another topic for another day. Not getting into all of that.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, just know what I told you ended up happening. It was never gonna happen. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, y'all don't realize who Micah's agent is. If
Yep.
you think that he has a chance coming to the Chicago Bears,
Let's talk about it. So Micah's
okay,
agent is Justin Fields' agent. And
and
guess who?
Jordan Love's agent,
And
so
Jordan Love. Guess who
and
are best?
C.J. Stroud's agent. So get this right,
They're all best friends.
they're
All
all
three of them.
best
All of them.
friends,
Best
Mm-hmm.
friends. Not just friends.
and guess
They're
what?
best
Friends
friends.
talk.
Mm-hmm.
They chatter, they talk.
Yep.
Ryan Poles. Okay, here's another tea time. Ryan Poles wanted to take C.J. Stroud in 2022. C.J. Stroud told him no.
Mm. So
He's
it
like, I'm
was.
not gonna do that.
Wait. Okay. So time out. Time out. So it
Wow.
was. So it was the truth. So he
Yes,
was. Wow. Because I remember CJ kind of talking about it in the
And
interview.
CJ brought it up at the combine. Or not the combine. One of these pressers he was doing. Might have been during the draft or something.
It was after
He
the
was
draft.
like,
It was after he got drafted. Remember?
it was after he got drafted. He's like, yeah, I visited with the top teams like the Bears and blah blah blah. He's like, but I didn't want to go there because Justice there, blah blah blah. Even though there was kind of some interest, blah blah blah. He basically admitted that yeah, they were interested and they wanted to take me, but I told them I didn't want to go there.
Mm.
He didn't want to go to Houston. Houston had to repair that relationship because he's also ding 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 Deshaun Watson's agent.
Mm.
They had to repair that relationship for them to even take CJ Stroud.
Mm.
And real talk of the day, if Houston don't open up that pocketbook, CJ Stroud will be there next year. But again, another topic for another day. Right? Because Mulligetta gets his guys paid, number one. Look at Jalen Ramsey.
Yep.
The Jags wanted to mess around, play around, right? That he did shy away from it. The problem is Ryan Poles was stubborn enough to say we're taking you anyway. He wanted to go to Minnesota. All that stuff was true.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
remember
he did
that.
shy away from wanting to come here.
I
can't
do
even
remember
blame
that.
because
Wow.
Remember that dude's book? Remember that
with
that
Seth
book?
Wickersham.
Yeah, I remember that.
His dad said Chicago is where quarterbacks go to die. And did he lie? No.
No, he didn't lie.
He didn't lie. So he did shy away from wanting to come here. At the end of the day, he came because Ryan Poles made it clear, I'm taking you anyway. So he didn't have a choice.
Good morning, my bud. Good morning, dude.
So there's that. Let's not act like he didn't shy away. Yes, he did. But that we're getting off topic. Like I was saying, at the end of the day, Mulligetta is a powerful agent. Most teams don't like him for that reason. Because he's a powerful agent.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it was never gonna happen at the end of the day. Like even Michael Parsons, like when he had his whole little podcast spiel or whatever, he even said it on air. I gotta find the clip. He said it on air. He's like, I don't like how the Bears treated Justice.
I remember. I
That's
was
what he
just about to
said.
bring that up. I remember that at
It was
least.
when Pittsburgh went on that win streak, like they were playing the Chargers coming up or something. He said that on air in front of thousands of people, talking about I don't like how the Bears treated Justice. I thought they did him really dirty.
Mm-hmm. So you think he gonna come here
So
with
you
Ryan
really
Poles?
think he was gonna come to the Chicago Bears?
And
Like,
mind you,
come
again,
on, bro. Like this is basic stuff. You could use tea leaves to figure that out. I shouldn't even have to tell you that.
Justin is his best friend. You don't think
like they're
no
best
more?
friends, bro?
Yeah.
They best friends. They just went on the trip. They went, was it Dubai?
They went to Dubai. Him, Jordan Love. Yeah, again, put this together, guys. Jordan Love, Micah Parsons. Like, come on. Like, this is common sense. I think Bijan was there too, and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kyle Pitts and Bijan are both in Atlanta together. Like, and now you got Micah and Jordan Love in Green Bay together. Like, that's a tight knit group.
Yep.
Very tight knit. Like that was just never gonna happen. And people are like, "Oh, well, he's Kevin Byers' agent." I'm like, barely. He's got like two agents in that group. He's got like two agents as well again and someone else, like Brandon Smith or Kevin Smith or whatever that dude's name is. But like the big guys, his core guys, they're all like best friends. They would never do that to each other. Because guess who else was in on a Micah Parsons trade? Houston. Houston was in on it, but Green Bay had the best offer. So I mean, come on now, like this was common sense. This wasn't even like, wow, you're really spilling tea. Like, just read the tea leaves. Like that, I was able to connect the dots on my own. I'm like, well, let's see. This is common sense. Micah and Justin have the same agent. Micah and Jordan have the same agent. Micah said some things on the internet that makes me think he's not going to want to come here. I mean, this is common sense. Like, this is common sense. Like, I don't know why people thought the Bears were going to be in on Micah Parsons.
So I have a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about Ryan Poles as a GM?
he's okay. Actually, that's even being generous. I don't think
Yeah.
he's been that great. He's
Mm,
had some hits, right?
mhm,
But like, think about it, right? As bad as Ryan Pace was,
mhm,
he at least had. He could say he had Pro Bowl players.
Yeah.
He had Pro Bowl players that he drafted. Jalen Johnson is a Ryan Pace draft pick. I
Hmm.
think people forget that.
mhm,
At the end of the day, we have Jalen Johnson because of Ryan Pace, not because of Ryan Poles,
mhm,
because of Ryan Pace.
mhm.
Like, that's a blessing. Because name one guy Ryan Poles has drafted that's been near an all pro or Pro Bowl level player. You can't name one.
But Darnell Wright close.
He's close, but
Mm.
still, people disrespect him. And the way the coaching staff was talking about Darnell is just inconsistent, blah,
Yeah.
blah,
What
blah,
was
that
up
type
with
of thing.
that?
Like, bruh, I know you ain't talking about Darnell Wright of all people on this offensive line. Like,
Mm.
that's crazy. Like,
I don't.
yeah, he's got things to work on, but that was wild.
I
Like,
think.
you're trying to protect Caleb doing that, bro. Like, that's crazy. Don't do that.
I don't think the O line coach was trying to protect Caleb. I think he was trying to light a fire on the Darnell to get him to go to the next level. I don't think he was criticizing him. I think he was trying to light a fire. Like, hey, I know what you can be. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
mean,
the
I'm
way I took
sure,
it. That's
but
the way I took it. I don't. I could be wrong because I'm
sure,
like,
but no, I felt some kind of way because
he's
his tone was
literally
crazy. His
like,
tone was wild, bro. I was like, tone that down, bro.
if Joe Tooney isn't here, he's the best lineman we have by far. It's
Yes,
not even close. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And he's not. Yeah, you know, but
Like Jonah Jackson needs to learn how to stay healthy. How about you talk about that?
mhm,
You feel me?
mhm.
Like, come on now. But
But
anyway,
I'll say okay. So my thoughts on Ryan Poles, and Elise knows that me and her talk about him in our group chat and all that. I'm not a big fan of his because of the stuff that he did. First of all, I feel like as a man, the way he handled that whole Justin situation was whack. It was whack. You know what I'm saying? Like uh I didn't like how he did it. And then it's like as time moves along, you start finding out stuff. Him and Justin didn't have a conversation from what end of November, December until the day they released him.
yeah,
What
until
kind
like
of
the day they traded him.
BS is that, dog?
Yeah.
The man
Like
had his
this.
mind made up the day he went. He knew he was drafting Caleb the day he went to the Notre Dame game.
Yes,
So if you
I
knew,
yes.
so if,
Everybody was there. It was crazy. That game was
so if
fun
you
though.
knew that, you should have had a conversation with him. Say, hey, look, this ain't got nothing to do with you. I just want to get my guy. I want to put you in the best situation, but I want you to ball out and try to lead this team as far as you can lead them. But I am gonna move forward. And Justin being the way he is and how he was raised, I think he would have took it great and be like, hey, you know what? All right, I'm gonna ball out for my teammates, and that's in the city of Chicago, and then and he would have moved on. You know what I'm saying? Because that he's a professional at the end of the day. His daddy, his parents have raised him well. I think he'd have took it okay. But all the secrecy and all the stuff that Ryan Poles just allowed to happen, and people speaking bad on this young man's name, and him not sticking up for him, and then he gonna admit, oh, I saw all the stuff on Twitter. Well, why you didn't say nothing? I
Yeah.
saw all the stuff in social media. Why you didn't say nothing? You could have stopped all of that foolishness, but you didn't. So I lost respect for him as a man because you could have stopped all of this, but you didn't. And then you so high and mighty. The way he dressed and the way he moves like an egomaniac to me.
The crazy thing is, if you felt that way, right, Ryan Poles, why didn't you trade him to Minnesota? If you didn't think he was that good, which is what you thought,
What else,
why
Leroy?
not trade him to Minnesota? What was the worst that was gonna happen? You ended up being right. You didn't want to trade him to Minnesota because you knew he'd have success in Minnesota. You knew that.
With Kevin
Minnesota
O'Connell?
was interested.
With Kevin O'Connell? Hell yeah.
They were interested.
Let me tell you something right. He went to Kevin O'Connell, Minnesota, be Super Bowl
The
contender.
one that got me was knowing the fact that Atlanta wanted him and they were willing to give up draft picks to get him,
Hmm.
but he did not follow through with that.
Yeah,
That's
so
the part.
Atlanta's like, we can't wait around for you to make that decision.
Yeah, that's the one that got me because not only did you do Justin dirty, in my opinion, with that, you now put the team in the back burner because you still would have had the first overall pick and you would have had more picks that would have came along with the Justin Fields trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm. But because he thought he was smarter than everybody else, he let
What
it
it
he
was
go.
was he wanted Justin to be a backup so they wouldn't talk about him for the whole year. While Caleb Williams was out here struggling with Matt Eberflus. That's what you saw how crazy everyone got when the Steelers went 3-0 with
Mm-hmm.
Justin at the helm. You saw how
hmm
crazy everyone went.
Mm.
I'm like, y'all, the crazy thing is y'all weren't even that pressed. What's the problem? I'm like, let that man be. Leave that man alone.
Mm.
Let him live his life because y'all are acting out. I mean,
But
they still bring this man up. I'm like, bro, it's been 2 years. Let it go. At this point,
yeah,
you sound foolish. Let
I
it go,
mean,
man.
and here's the thing: if you want to be a fan of him, that's fine. If you want to talk about him, that's fine. Anybody that talks about Justin doesn't have to put him down. If you don't like Justin and you're a Bears fan, that's on you. But you're
Right,
not
that's
gonna
a
right.
you
tell me
problem.
you're not gonna tell me I can't talk about him because I'm a Bears
Hey,
fan. I
I'm
don't
gonna
give a
talk
damn.
about anybody I want to.
Let me
Okay,
tell y'all
like,
something. Let me tell y'all something right now. Most of the when I went to the game, and Elise can attest to this because I put it in the group chat. I said I seen more Justin Fields jerseys than Caleb. If you think I'm lying, if my boy, if he's still here, South Shore Slim, he can tell you because I've said it to him. He said, "No, you ain't lying." It was more Justin Fields jerseys at that preseason game than it was Caleb Williams. I am not lying. I saw it
Mhm.
with my own two eyes. And guess what? Nobody was talking about Justin Sutton. I ain't hear nobody say nothing bad about Justin in the entire stadium. Because you can hear damn near everything in there. Nobody was talking about boo this, none of that. So all this fake hate for him is y'all that's on Twitter and
Yeah,
social
that's
media.
it. That's literally
it's
all it
the
is,
Twitter
man.
trolls, bro.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
think they all that. And you know what it is? They're teenagers. They're kids
yeah,
trying to get a laugh and a chuckle. That's what it is.
yeah.
They're
That's literally all it
teenagers.
is, man.
And
Most
then you
Like
got
most
even
crust.
Bears
And
fans
then you
that went
got
to the game
crusty
could
ass.
care less.
You got crusty ass Jimbo, who's a grown ass man worried about somebody else. Get a life, bro. Get a life for real. Cause
They don't hate
you look
Justin.
crusty,
Like
bro. Get a
this
life.
whole this whole we real Bears fans don't like Justin. No, no. I'm telling you this right now. I seen more Justin Fields jerseys. I seen a bunch of Urlacher. I seen some Khalil
Jay
Mack.
Cutler. The crazy thing is they bash Jay Cutler, but I see a lot of Jay Cutler jerseys
I
when I
seen
be at the
a bunch
games.
of DJ Moore.
yeah,
Now it was a bunch of Caleb jerseys. I'm not even gonna front on it. It was a
yeah.
bunch. But to act like there's so much hatred for Justin Fields in Bears Nation is BS. And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop the cap, man. For real. Because
It's honestly,
it's not real.
it's a lot like that. Even when I've gone to the Detroit Lions games when they played the Bears. I've been to the Washington game when they played the Bears. The interaction with fans of different teams in person than it is online is completely different.
It is. It's
It's
way
completely
different.
different, man. Like even I've always said this the couple of times I've been to Ford Field. Detroit's fans are some of the coolest fans ever.
Yeah, they are. They're
They
the
really
best.
are. But
They're the
Washington
best.
fans, even Washington fans are cool. You know, and I can't speak for any other teams because those are only two teams I've interacted with. But for the most part, you compare actual life interaction to
Mm-hmm.
social media, then you start
Mm-hmm.
to realize that a lot of people they put on personas for social
Mm-hmm.
media for whatever
Yep.
reason. And like I never forget this guy got me blocked on Bears Twitter, but I was talking about when I was coming to Chicago for my wife to sing for the Sky,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm just putting this nugget out there now. We may be back there again this next season. Um, I offered him tickets because I had extra tickets to give away, and it got into this whole spat of he thought I was studying him or whatever, and then he ended up blocking me for whatever reason. And lo and behold, if I see this guy in real life, I would literally get this man a shirt off my back. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm.
It's one of those it's one of those things that it's like I need people. Y'all gotta relax. Like the whole trolling thing and all of that. It's kind of it's a little weird. You know, it's a little weird, man.
Hey, sometimes you do what you got to do. You weed
Yeah,
out. I do it to weed out the people like, okay, you ain't serious.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You're a crusty
yeah.
bum living online.
Facts.
You're blocked.
Like
I'm not about to deal with children, bro.
Right.
I've been a
Like I,
Bears fan longer than you've been alive. I know you ain't telling me to be a fan of somebody else. Like, boy, if you don't get your crusty high school behind away from me,
yeah.
okay, and
You
don't
know what?
talk to me, don't look at me. No, bro.
It's it's
I'm not
funny.
about to play with you.
I remember me and T, Coach T was having a conversation earlier this year. Shout out to my boy. He doing really well on his middle school team. They just beat the brakes off they rivals 28-0.
Oh, nice. Congrats, coach.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
destroyed them.
cool.
Destroyed them. So, but he said something that I keep in mind. Right? He said that because he started back coaching. He's like, I realized that I love football more than I love the Bears.
Mm.
And I was like, you know what? That makes sense because I see a lot of people on here, especially on X, tweeting about the Bears or Caleb, and it's like, do y'all? And it's like, even when we did that hypothetical, it's like, do y'all love Caleb more or you love the Bears more?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like us, we love football, so we're gonna give you the straight how we see it,
Bro, I
regardless if it's our team, the
or not.
Detroit
Like, I
Lions,
tweet
the
about every
Vegas
team in the
Raiders,
NFL
whoever.
because I
It
love
doesn't
football,
matter.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I love ball, bro.
you know what I'm saying? We talked about the Shador situation. Like
Yep.
the Browns are dirty as hell, and they
Yes,
know
they
it.
are,
Yeah.
bro.
They
And then they
super
won't
dirty,
trade him.
bro.
They'll just make him the third quarterback. Like,
Made them
what?
third
Come
string.
on,
Yeah.
bro.
They
Like, come
super
on,
dirty, man.
Cleveland. Come on, bro.
They super
Like,
dirty.
they super
But
dirty for that, bro.
here's what I said, and you know what I'm saying, and for those who not religious, I apologize. But God has a higher calling for that man, and when God wants it to happen, it's gonna happen, and Shador gonna shine there. I'm telling you this right
Like,
now. It's the reason he
it's
went
crazy,
there.
man.
Like, and so it's like we talk about all this. We just talk about football. We talk about college football. That's why we on Saturday. That's why we on today because we're
Right.
gonna talk a little bit about the college football. But it's like we don't. Do we love the Bears? Yes. All three of us love the Bears. Zay loves the Bears. He had to leave. All four of us. We love the Bears, but I love football more than I love the Bears.
So do
So
I,
if
man.
I see something, I'ma say it. I don't care.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's Caleb or not. Am I happy that Caleb is looking better? Yes. But
Yes.
he ain't the end all be all. He's not.
Like, my
He,
life is not going to be over if in 2026 we're looking at a different quarterback. You know what I'm gonna do? Like I've done with every quarterback that's ever touched a Bears football field. I'm gonna support the heck out of them, bro,
Yeah.
because that's who I am at the end of the day. That's who I
mm,
care about. I care about the Chicago Bears and I care about football. I want to see every Bears player that's ever played for the Bears, whether they're here or not. I want to always see them do well. I want to see Mitch do well. I'm glad he won the backup job in Buffalo,
mm-hmm.
right? I want to see Justin do well. He played with the Bears. Like, I want to see Darnell Mooney do well. Like, I love all the former Bears to do well. That's who, except Sam Mustipher. But that's okay. Like that is
Must.
that bro. Musty got on my nerves. But other than that, like I liked when, even though it crushed me when Robbie Gold went to San Francisco, I always wanted him to do well, and I'm glad he beat Green Bay with his leg in Green Bay. Okay, that was a fun moment, right? Robbie Gold always had an answer for the Packers, so I liked that.
He
Like I
did.
like seeing Robbie Gold do well. Like, you know what I mean? When I saw Tevin Jacobs out there with the Browns, I'm like, good for him. You know, like get up off your feet, young man. You know, that type of thing. So I like to see all the former Bears, current or past. I like to see them do well. I like to see them have success. I mean, I don't get why that's a problem in
Mm-hmm.
in Bears Nation, but I'm just like, at the end of the day, bro, I'm always support a Bears player.
Mm-hmm.
I still like Khalil Mack, and he been in with the Chargers for what, 4 years now, 5?
Got his jersey on as we speak. I ain't wore it in
Exactly.
years.
Like, I
I,
love
hey,
Khalil Mack. That's still
me
my
Yeah.
too.
dude. Like, I'm always gonna love Khalil Mack, bro. So,
Khalil is, yeah.
that's just is what it is at the end of the day.
He's one of my favorite Bears ever. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Same here.
that's always gonna be my guy. No,
I'm always gonna
regardless.
love Khalil, man. I'm always gonna love him.
Always.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying? And guess what? We love the Bears, but again, it's like I just feel like, and we talked about this. It's just like Greg on his show, right? He loves the Bulls. Anybody that knows Greg knows how much he loves the Bulls. But he ain't afraid to talk about the Bulls in a negative manner. And
exactly.
he ain't finna go crazy because y'all if he'll talk about Matthias Am I saying this right? Buzelis.
Matas.
Matas
Matas,
Buzelis.
yeah.
He'll say something about Buzelis if it's the right thing to say. He don't care because he loves
Yeah.
basketball. He loves the game of basketball more
When you
than
have a
he
passion for
loves the
something,
Bulls. Yeah.
when you have a passion for something, it's different, right? You
Yeah.
don't mind the critique, but you also want to see guys do well, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'm passionate about football. I just like the game. I like college, pros,
Mm-hmm.
semi-pros, like all of it. I just like football at the end of the day. I like watching people play football, except my brother, because that's personal. Like that's my brother. Like he got my brain for all that. But no, it's
Man.
like for me, I love football and I love the game. So I'm always gonna find ways to enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Like all this
Mm-hmm.
nonsense, all this, pitting people against each other. Like real Bears fans are always gonna love Bears fans at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
for
I
sure.
love all Bears
Mm-hmm.
fans, even the crazy ones who have not a lick of football in to save their lives, right? But I love them because
Mm-hmm.
they're Bears fans, bro. That's something we share. That's like the team, bro. Like, but you know, I'm also not gonna spare my time arguing with kids, man. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree with that.
I'm gonna enjoy the game I love, and whether you like it or not, that's a you problem at the end of the day. But I'm
I
always
had
gonna be me at the end
I
of the
had a
day.
I had a good reminder the other day, man. My cousin texted me. He's like, "Man, what the heck is this Michael Parsons trade?" And he's a Bears fan. I was just like, that reminded me like of the fans that don't really live and die and breathe on Bears Twitter or whatever
Mm-hmm.
every single moment, every waking moment.
Mm-hmm.
There's people out here that love the Bears, that love football, that they ain't following everything. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like what team gonna look like week one? You know what I'm saying? That's all they
Mm-hmm.
cared about. And you know what I'm saying? And I brought that up because I wanted to transition to this because we've been talking about it. Who do y'all this is driving me crazy.
Mm.
Cause
That's
I
a
feel
great
like this
question.
I feel like there's agenda for one guy, but I feel like there's one guy that still is number one, but
This is an
there's an
easy.
agenda
This is
for
an easy answer for me.
hmm
It's DJ Moore. I mean, it's always gonna be DJ Moore as long as he's with the Chicago Bears. I mean, this isn't a trick question, right?
hmm
And you saw that especially in that the last preseason game, right? Like the way Ben was using DJ Moore as like the Amon-Ra St. Brown type in this offense. I'm like, yeah, like he basically is telling you on a silver platter who this wide receiver one is in this offense. It's
hmm
DJ Moore.
mm,
I know people like the potential of Rome. I like Rome. Good player, decent player, big body, right? I like Rome. But Rome to me is a really good compliment.
mm,
He's a
hmm
really good wide receiver number 2.
mm.
Someone
At
you have to respect. Someone you
at
have to put a
least,
body on.
at least, I may get some flack for this.
Uh-oh. Hold
Oh,
on
we lost her.
for a second. Hold
But what what's your thoughts on Rome before I say my piece?
on. Oh, okay. So here's what I don't like this whole agenda that's being pushed by. I feel like it's getting pushed by Ryan Poles. That's just my honest opinion.
Mm.
I,
Oh, oh, it's just me. Oh, wow. What happened?
sorry about that, y'all. It,
Are you
We
good,
had
bro?
like a weird blackout. That was weird.
Yeah, that was strange.
yeah, my fault. I don't know what that was, but yeah, because look, we
Anyway, continue.
the
That
people
was a
that
weird blackout.
yeah, I don't know what happened. That was StreamYard because we lost a bunch of viewers too. I think. But anyway,
Continue, Greg. What were
my
you gonna
feeling.
say?
But he asked me how I felt about Rome, so I'm gonna give you my answer because you know my answer is gonna be at least we talked about it. DJ is number one. I'm sorry. Like until Rome can do what DJ does, he's still DJ's number one as long as he's here, as long as he's healthy. And guess what? He's not even 30 yet. You know who's still producing at 32 years old? Devontae Adams. What is DJ? 28, 29?
28,
I
I
don't
think.
care. 28, I think, right? He's still
Yeah.
producing. He's had garbage at quarterbacks before he got here, and he produced before then. So why are we trying to supplant him as the no one receiver? Because we drafted Rome at 10? Who cares? Rome still wasn't better than DJ when we drafted him at 10. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Rome is good, and that's no disrespect to Rome, but he is not DJ Moore. But all this nonsense trying to make him Rome the number one guy, I'm sorry. He cannot do what DJ Moore does. DJ Moore is the king of yak. We all know this. Rome is good. He has really good hands. He has the big body. He has all that. But DJ Moore can do everything Rome could do, pretty much. He can high point the ball. And I saw somebody, who was it? It might have been Stick With It. He said he didn't realize that Rome is a body catcher. And I was like, and it made me think. And then I started realizing he is. He does catch a lot with his body. So if he does that, how are we gonna make him the number one guy? You know who else is a body catcher? Quentin Johnson, because that man's hands is garbage. Big body, can run like nobody's. He look like a gazelle when he run, but the man can't catch to save his life. Can't catch. Rome can catch, but he's a body catcher. And how many body catchers do you know are really number one receivers? Not many of them. I don't remember one of them. Everybody I know that's a number one receiver: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce. They all got hands. George Kittle. Because guess what? Debo ain't got the greatest hands in the world. We know this, right? Debo really ain't been considered one of the top guys. Yes, Debo is he king of yak when he wanted to be, but he ain't had no great hands. He don't. He don't have great hands. Stephon Diggs has great hands. Reason he was number one receiver wherever he went. You know who else got great hands? Our guy down in Houston.
Nico.
Mm-hmm. Nico. Yep. Y'all didn't know that though. Me and Elise knew that. Me and Elise knew that.
That's because Nico.
hurt.
Okay, to be fair, he's been hurt, but also Davis Mills was his quarterback for like a whole year, and that was.
I know, but
you
know what I'm saying. You know,
I'm like Nico had better quarterback play at Michigan, and he didn't have great quarterback play at Michigan. So like
AJ Brown got great hands. You see what I'm saying? The
Garrett
list
Wilson
goes
got
on.
great hands. So do Chris Olave and
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yep.
Got great hands. Jamison Williams, he got decent hands. That's why he ain't wide receiver one.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? We can go down the list. Mike Evans, great hands. Chris Godwin got decent hands, but he ain't got Mike Evans' hands now. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we talking about. Like, so you can't be the number one guy if you don't got great hands. And DJ has amazing hands. Rome doesn't.
This is why I wanted you to go first, because I knew that you and I would be on the same page. And going back to last season, that's why it didn't make sense to me, Ryan Poles, that if you knew that you had Keenan Allen on your radar, who was a Hall of Fame talent, who has some of the best hands of our generation, then why would you go and bring in Rome? It never made sense to me. And because I see Rome as a big body, he has a big catch radius because of his frame. You know what I'm saying? But is he going to catch literally everything thrown at him? I don't think so. And that's okay. That he can still have a really good career in the NFL. But I'm like you though. I think there's something going on, because even I don't know if he meant to put this out there. I can't remember who said it, but it was Greg Olson. He made the comment that Ryan Poles said to him that he thinks that Luther Burden could be better than Roman Dunze and DJ Moore. Well, that's an indictment on you, Ryan Poles. Because if you felt the need to draft another wide receiver, then that says something about your evaluation, in my opinion. And so, and your evaluation, particularly of Roman Dunze. So, I don't know, man. I do believe that DJ Moore is a wide receiver one. He reminds me a lot of Steve Smith.
Mm.
He reminds me a lot of Steve Smith, man. Just
Yep.
this, he's not the tallest, but will catch everything thrown his way. Is a dog. He's not afraid of the fight. He's durable. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah.
DJ Moore is the clear cut wide receiver one. I don't like how they're using him in the backfield though.
Mm-hmm.
How
I
else
don't
is he
like.
gonna get the ball?
That's true. That's true. That's another thing.
But
So
he's their best playmaker. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
it's just like Elise said. They're gonna use him like they use Amon Ra in Detroit. He gonna get the
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
ball everywhere. It don't matter.
And keep an eye on third downs. If they in a third down situation, I'm pretty confident to say that DJ Moore is gonna get the ball if they pass it. It's gonna be DJ Moore.
He
Because
did in the.
if you noticed in Detroit games, Amon-Ra St. Brown was always the go-to guy on third downs and
Mm-hmm.
fourth downs if they went for it.
Mm-hmm.
It was always Amon-Ra. So keep that in
mm,
mind. Keep an eye for that.
Yeah, it's like, and I know some people were talking about, they would criticize the DJ. It's the same way I feel like with Darnell. I don't think that they were criticizing DJ in the negative. I think they want him to get to that level. They want him to be like Amon Ra is. It don't matter. Every down that man coming out like his hair is on fire. And they
yeah,
want that same from DJ because if DJ does that, he's top 5 in the league, period. You can
yeah,
you can at me, whatever, disagree, I don't care. DJ, if he wants to be, he's top 5. If he wants to be. He's top 10 already just by being him, just walking on the field. He could be top 5 if he wants to be. And I think that's what Antoine Randall L was pointing at. It wasn't that DJ is not doing what he needs to. He think that man could be top 5. I believe that. So he like, hey, I got a light of fire, just like coach the Lion coach with Darnell. He feel like he'd be top 5 because if you
Saints,
take your game to the next
Roshar.
level, yeah, Roshar, if you take your game next level, you could be one of the best in the league, period. And I agree with that. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? So so then, we'll move on because, we can talk about that all day. But Dango said I have a question. Who do you think is opening day tutty for the Bears? Who y'all think?
ooh,
DJ, Rome, and Cole.
I was gonna say Cole. I think Cole gets the first one of the year.
Oh, the first one?
Well,
Probably.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
probably Cole.
I think Cole gets
Probably
the
Cole.
first one of the year. I do think Cole and DJ will get a touchdown. I think Swift gonna get a touchdown too.
Ooh, I could see that.
I think Swift gonna get a touchdown.
yeah. I don't, I don't deny Cole Kmet. It wouldn't surprise me if Loveland or him, because I think it was Coach Ben, somebody else on that coaching staff that made the point that Caleb is more effective when he's throwing to his tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would not be surprised to see their first touchdown.
He is
Or
this year. He wasn't last.
yeah, yeah, he wasn't last year at all. He did not
he
look at
wasn't
the tight
last
end
year.
at all.
Man, oh my goodness! Did
That's
y'all
why.
see?
You could,
Did y'all
That's
see
why I
Cole's
said I'm
numbers?
happy to see
yeah,
him using the tight ends this year.
Mm.
I'm very
Let
happy.
me
yeah,
show you.
and you can.
Let me show y'all something. Well, go ahead, Greg. I'm gonna bring it up because people think we be lying and stuff.
I was about to
Go
say
ahead.
you could tell that Cole Kmet was irritated by that too last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could. Because
I'm gonna show
there'd
you.
be times where he's streaking wide open, and
Yeah,
Caleb throws a double covered to Rome or to Rome. I'll be like,
yeah,
dude, you're not, bruh, huh? No, no
Keenan
way,
Allen
bro.
was frustrated at times because he was forcing the
yeah.
ball to Rome. I'm gonna show you. These are Cole Kmet stats for y'all. The stat people. These are Cole Kmet stats. I want y'all to see this, right? Because we were talking about this here recently. Look at this man's stats. Y'all, let me see if I need to.
Bro, he put up numbers similar to that of his uh bro,
I
these
need
were
y'all to
the
look at this.
worst numbers since his rookie year. What the bro?
Look, 44 targets the first year, 93, 69, 90. He went up to 90 because they started using him again with Justin. And then he went down to 55.
Bro, so he had the
Mm.
lowest target rate and yards since his rookie year. And I'm supposed to believe that he's trash Bro, that's the math don't math there. That's
Math
crazy.
ain't mathing, y'all. I'm telling y'all
The
this right
math
now.
don't math, bro.
The math ain't mathing, y'all.
How you go from 90 targets to 55 targets?
And I want to say he only had one drop last year. Let me get to the show.
Yeah, he rarely drops the ball.
Yeah, he don't
One.
even drop the ball.
The man had one drop.
And he plays. He stays healthy.
Yeah.
One drop. He has had 11 drops in 5 years. That's 2 a year. That's crazy. Mind you, look at
That's
his
absurd.
targets. 90 targets, he had one drop. That man
What
got
about
hands.
2021? He had 93 targets,
And he had 5 drops. But that was the
5
most
drops.
drops. The most drops he's ever had. He hasn't had more than 2 since. That was the most he's ever had. Every other year is 2 or 1. So again, we talk about this. This is the thing that Caleb has to work on. You got to use your tight ends, buddy. And again, as we start the show, we talked about this. This is the show me year for Caleb. He got to show Ben,
Yeah.
I can run your offense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you're not gonna give up on him. If Ben Johnson has control like y'all think he does, yeah, he needs to see what Caleb got.
Yep.
I don't care if he was the first number 1 pick or not. That's why we brought up the hypothetical, because y'all are so stuck on him being number 1. If he cannot run Ben's offense the way he needs it, and he struggles the entire year, you think Ben is gonna stick with him? No. He has to
Like I
show
said,
growth.
like I tweeted out earlier this week, Ben's going to do what's best for the Chicago Bears. Right or wrong, whether you agree or not, he's going to
Correct.
do what's best for the Chicago Bears. And he has that right as the head coach.
And this is why I don't like the marriage, because Ben Johnson has grace as a first year head
Yes, he
coach.
does.
Yes. Yes.
Caleb even has some grace because it's his second head coach, it's a
Yep.
new
Yes.
system.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan Poles does not have grace
No, he doesn't.
because now you're in your fourth year
Mm,
leading the ship.
mm,
If
mm.
anything goes wrong, all eyes are on you, man. They're not gonna look at Ben. They're gonna side eye Caleb. But when it's like, hey, all right, Ryan, you've been leading this for 4 years, bro. When are we gonna start winning? When is this thing? When is your vision gonna come to fruition, man?
Like I said, Gregory, Quezzy came in the same year, and he's got a 35-16 record. Or 36-15 record. Ryan
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Poles' record is 15-36. So their
And a
numbers
lot
have
of
flipped.
us Bears fans, we made fun of the Vikings for picking Quessy.
Yep.
And Ryan Poles interviewed for the Vikings job and
Yes,
told
he
them
did.
he wanted to tear it all down. And they told him, yeah, no, we're good on that. So now who's looking like the smarter organization?
Minnesota. And they still
I'm gonna
got
show
the
y'all something.
quarterback they wanted.
Mm.
That's the crazy part.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
show you.
They still got
Exactly.
the
I'm gonna
quarterback
show
they
you.
wanted, and they haven't even had to really tear it down like that.
I'm gonna show y'all something, because we've been talking about this, and it's funny because people are like, Ryan Poles, this is the 3rd or 4th year. This is when he should be showing progression. Look at Brad Holmes.
Look at the second year. Just the second year. He had
And
one losing season, and that was his first year. One.
these are the
Ever since then, he hasn't had a losing season.
Detroit Lions. Y'all, a lot of us know how sorry they was. Look what this man has done in 4 years. So stop the cap with, oh, Ryan Poles had to do a. Look at this. We know how sorry the Detroit Lions were.
And I'm gonna say this right now. When Brad Holmes came in 2021, he tore the roster down. He traded Matthew Stafford. He
Hmm.
got rid of all the contracts that were there, all the old contracts like Ndamukong Suh, Golden Tate, all that. He cleaned house in 2021. So I don't want to hear like, oh, well, Ryan Poles tore it all down and he's building it back up. So did Brad Holmes. And Brad Holmes had a winning season in second season. They
Look at
wanted to
Quest.
fire that man the first season. I remember it too. They wanted to fire him after his first season there. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, it's been 1 year. Give him an opportunity, right? They gave him an opportunity. He even wrote a letter to the fans and
I
to
remember
Sheila
that.
Ford. I remember this, bro.
Yeah,
He
I
wrote a
remember
letter
that.
to the fans and to Sheila Ford, like, just give us another chance. We'll turn this around. They haven't had a losing season since then. That was after his first year there.
This is Quezzy stats. The same year he got hired as Ryan Poles. Look at that.
He had one bad season.
One bad season, and if I'm not mistaken, that was the year Justin Jefferson got hurt.
Yes,
right?
it was, and Kirk got hurt for a minute there, didn't he too?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk. Yeah, it was his
Hold on, let me see
Achilles.
it.
It was his Achilles, I believe. That was his Achilles year,
Go to the players.
I believe.
Yeah, he only played 8 games. Yep.
Yeah. So, like,
And Justin Jefferson played 10 games.
So yeah, they were injured that year. I remember that.
But yet, y'all want to give us excuses. I'm gonna show y'all our GM's record. I just showed y'all two other.
All I hear every time is excuses, bro. I hear it every day. Like, enough of the excuses, man.
I'm gonna show y'all his Ryan Poles is. Okay, stop.
He hasn't had a winning record. 3-14.
this.
We dropped, bruh. We went from 7-10 to 5-12.
Look at that.
And we supposedly had a better roster last year.
And guess what? This is why we showing y'all this, because all y'all that's talking about Ryan Poles, he had to do all this stuff. All the other GMs I just showed you had to do the same exact stuff.
And you know what else? Within the same division.
Exactly.
Within the same division, and all 3 teams made the playoffs last year.
I'm not even gonna bring up Brian because he's been there so damn long.
Yeah. Brian Gutekunst.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It wouldn't be fair. That would be.
But you even saw the Quezzy Poles comparison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even at Quezzy's worst, his worst record was 7-10, and that's when Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson only played about eight games each.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So y'all with all these excuses about Ryan Poles, y'all need to stop. Just be real. Like, it's okay to acknowledge that our GM is not as good as y'all think he is. He's not. That's fine. Has he done a good job of getting the salary cap together? Yes, he has.
Yes.
But he hasn't put a winning team on the field. So when are we gonna hold him accountable? Or we gonna do like we always?
Asked that question I asked the other day. When are we taking the North? Because that's what you said. So when is that gonna happen?
You ain't been close to taking the North.
You ain't even been close.
You have not.
And the thing is, second at all since you've been at all since you've been here.
And the thing with Ryan Pace, he screwed up the books financially, but at least he was putting a winning product on the field for a short period of time.
I'm gonna show y'all. Ryan Pace, y'all want to see his numbers? Let's see.
Crazy thing is, Ryan Pace made the playoffs 2 out of his 7 years here.
Yep.
I think so. Ryan Pace. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all Ryan Pace.
So like
for those who want it, and we all, hey, guess what? We all wanted Ryan Pace on because he just.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was time. It was time.
It was time. Yeah.
It was time. But like this notion that I should just give Ryan Poles a pass. Bro, what?
Not happening.
It's not happening, bro. Especially when I'm looking at just in our own division alone. I'm looking at the work they've done in 1 year compared to the work we've done in 3.
So Ryan Pace had 3 bad years, we'll say. 3 down years, then they had 12-4, then they went 8-8, 8-8, 6-11. So if y'all want to use that,
what's the worst record Ryan Pace had?
3-13, second year. So if we're going to use that in comparison to Ryan Poles, right? Comparison to Ryan Poles, because if y'all want to say this is year 4, okay. Well, in year 4, Ryan Pace had a 12-4 record. Is the team gonna have that record?
No.
If they don't,
no.
What we
I don't think. Look, I'm gonna be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest before we transition to college real quick. I don't think they make the playoffs this year.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
I don't I looked at their schedule. I'm like, are y'all not looking at the schedule right now? Bruh, there's a real possibility. Now, I hope it don't happen, but there's a real possibility they're 1-3 heading into the bye week. They got Minnesota, Detroit, Dallas, and Las Vegas. And then they got the bye week. At most 2-2, because Dallas took a blow with trading Micah Parsons.
Yep.
But you ain't beating Detroit. Kiss my derriere. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if you think their downfall is so bad because they lost Ben and Aaron Glenn. Did they lose Penei Sewell?
Nope.
Did they lose Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Nope.
Did they lose Jared Goff?
Nope.
Did they lose Jahmyr Gibbs?
Aiden Hutchinson.
How about Monty? Aiden Hutchinson's coming back.
Did they lose the head coach that was leading the charge?
No. So, like, bruh, will they be as good as they were last year? Probably not. But I don't think they're gonna have a dramatic fall off.
No, hell no.
They are not gonna have a dramatic fall off. Bears fans need to stop with that.
It's
I
going.
see that all the
I
time.
look at it like this. It'd be like when Pete Carroll's in Seattle. It didn't matter who he had out there. They was putting out wins. Because he was still there. Pete Carroll was still there.
Look at what he did with Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Like, hello, bro. Come on, bro. Some coaches are just natural winners, bro. Enough. And the crazy thing is, this how I know Bears fans don't keep up with Detroit, which is fine because you're not Detroit fans. Joe Morton was there Ben's first year calling plays. Joe Morton's the new OC. So the offense isn't going to change that much. In fact, they said it's even more explosive because they just let J-Mo run wild and they just toss him the ball and he goes crazy. They're doing more with Jahmyr Gibbs out the backfield.
Oh, my goodness.
Like Amon-Ra said, oh, yeah, there's a lot more roaming free in this offense.
Yep. Just think, man.
So,
and Monty healthy. A healthy Montgomery. And that's the thing about Detroit, right? And we knew this because he was here. A healthy David Montgomery changes the dynamic of your team. Whether you want to believe it or not, I think we can all, as Bears fans, say that when Monty was healthy, we were a different team.
Bro, the crazy thing is...
it was. I don't understand what was Ryan Poles' philosophy by letting Monty go to this day. To this day, I don't understand it.
Hey, DeAndre Swift, that's what it was. It was DeAndre Swift.
Monty wasn't asking for a lot of money.
They offered, you know what it was? You know what put Detroit over the top? They had more guaranteed money than the Bears were willing to offer. The contracts were the same. The contracts were the same. Detroit offered more guaranteed money.
I need y'all to remember these things, right? Monty has said certain stuff didn't go right with Ryan Poles. Jalen Johnson was critical of Ryan Poles before he signed, and even still to this day, he really don't buy it with dude. If y'all listen to him, he don't really talk glowingly of Ryan Poles. He don't. He just says what he need to say. Y'all got to watch what these players say, man. Jalen Johnson said what he need to say to get his money. But he don't really mess with Ryan Poles. Monty don't mess with him. Do you see any of the other players going to say what's up to him? Nope. We talked about this last season. How many guys did you see from the Chiefs going up to Ryan Poles or even talking about him before the game? None of them.
They were more happy to see Kairos Santos last week than they were Ryan Poles.
They don't mess with dude. And then I heard, let me tell you something.
Tea time. Let's do it.
So I got a homeboy, right? He lives in Kansas City. His wife is a big Kansas City fan. They do work. One of his clients was Chris Jones. When he was at Chris Jones' house, he asked him, hey, what do y'all think about Ryan Poles? He said Chris Jones just gave him that look, and he had a little smile, he just laughed real quick. He's like, he's all right. And that's all he said. Didn't say nothing else. So Chris Jones, one of the best players in the NFL, who was there when Ryan Poles said he's all right and didn't really say nothing about him. That should let you know right then and there. They didn't really like dude. He was there. They was probably glad he gone. But yeah,
They've been
y'all,
they still winning.
bro, ain't none of them talk about this dude. But y'all like Ryan Poles. No, no, and he couldn't tell me everything that like he even asked us some other questions, but it was he didn't give him no answer. Not nothing that will make him feel comfortable. Because it was I forget, it was somebody else there. It was another player there, he said, and they was like, yeah, he ain't it. Basically, you could tell by the response the other guy was having. He was like, he ain't it.
That's why I say players talk, man. Players talk. They do.
Yeah. And this
Like
is why I'm glad that we have Kevin Warren,
Mm-hmm.
because the way Ryan Post was looking in that in-season presser,
Mm.
hey man, we
That's why I don't think the extension is real. I think I think there's an out in it.
it has to be. There
There's
has to be
definitely
an
an
out.
out in that extension. There's definitely an out.
Look how long it took for them to do the extension.
Yeah.
Remember, they were talking about the extension. What I want to say February.
Yeah.
It didn't get done until what, last month?
Yeah, last month.
Why?
So
Why did it take so long? There was rumblings of him getting the extension in February, but it never came to fruition, and it took you all the way to July.
Yep.
I don't want to hear, oh, maybe they couldn't get the numbers right. No. Nope. I am.
They probably told him put up or shut up.
We said this on the show. They probably want to see how he's going to draft, and probably how he's going to interact with Ben. And I think they saw like, I don't know, but I think Kevin Warren, being a man of his word, was like, okay, I'm gonna give him this extension because he probably told him I was gonna give you another chance. But like
That and
I
Ben,
agree with
it's
y'all.
something Ben wanted. So
And Ben wanted him to stay there at least a year or two.
yep.
You know what I'm saying, for some continuity. But I don't think Ryan Poles is the answer for both of them. I just think they don't want to rock the boat. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
But college football is here.
Yep.
That's the last portion before we head out.
Yes, ma'am. So I will bring up. Here's who's playing
Illinois
today.
put Belta behind on West Illinois. You love to see it.
Yeah, they they
Illinois
they
Love
they
to see it.
destroyed those guys.
destroyed
Destroyed.
them.
Beautiful.
Destroyed them. Killed them. So it's who plays today. Top 25. Let me go back up. Sorry. So at the big one, Texas at Ohio State.
Texas,
At
let's
the
go. Texas.
That game is starting in 10 minutes.
Texas.
So I
Let's
said
go.
we ain't gonna be here too much longer. Syracuse and Tennessee.
Tennessee, let's do.
Indiana, Old Dominion.
My sister went to IU, graduated from IU. Okay,
Penn
IU.
State, Nevada.
Penn
Georgia.
State. Boo. Let's go, Nevada.
Georgia, Marshall. Alabama at
Georgia
Florida
should
State.
win. Bama.
I think they
Yeah,
win that.
Alabama should win that one.
Iowa State, South Dakota,
Iowa
Oregon.
State. Let's go.
We'll see what Oregon looks like without Dylan Gabriel.
Hey, they got Dante Moore from Detroit starting at quarterback.
Illinois State, Oklahoma. I'm going
Oklahoma
Illinois.
should put Belta behind.
They should, but I'm Illinois State because my son goes there. So I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Florida.
plus we got Oklahoma next week. Michigan got Oklahoma next week. That's another topic for another.
Delta behind. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Florida, Long Island.
Florida should win.
Texas A&M. LSU, Clemson. Wow.
Ooh,
that's gonna be good.
Cade Klubnik.
That's gonna be
Cade
good.
Klubnik. Cade Klubnik's quarterback one in this draft. I'm telling y'all right now. Watch out for Cade Klubnik. Heisman winner for me. I have him winning the Heisman.
Okay.
He's going to be quarterback one.
You got him over Archie?
Now. Watch. Archie ain't coming out. I don't care what he said. He's not coming out. He's not. Like, you really think his dad's going to let him come out after 1 year? Or his uncles? Even if he has a good year? He would have to win, like, a national championship.
And a Heisman.
Yeah.
And a Heisman.
Yep.
Like, if they, like, even if they make the playoffs, like, if they get booted round one, I don't think his uncles or his dad would let him come out.
You got to remember, Peyton went back just to try to win the Heisman.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that.
Oh, yeah,
like,
he did.
They're the Mannings, bro. Like, he'd have to be, like, freaking awesome this year for them to let him come out. And even then,
It would
I'm
have to
still
be no
picking
doubt.
Cade
We
Klubnik.
talked about this
And I
last
like
week.
Arch. Even then, I'm taking Cade
It would have
Klubnik,
to
and
be
I
a no
like
doubt.
Arch.
He had to have
I
a no
like
doubt
Arch a lot.
season that he was the best player in college football. Yeah.
Right.
New
He'd have to be
Michigan,
clear
New
cut.
Mexico. You already know who we rolling with.
We already know. We already know.
Texas Tech.
Oh,
Y'all
they
know.
should be
I
Pine
was gonna
Bluff.
play the fight song, but we ain't got time for it.
We ain't got time,
Pine
but
Bluff.
we already know. It's hail to the victors today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Okay, Ole
Absolutely.
Miss to
Yep.
Georgia State. Ole Miss should win that.
Yep. SMU.
East Texas A&M and SMU. SMU about to put belt to behind.
Arizona State. Mm-hmm. Iowa
And
State.
Arizona State.
Iowa State won last week.
Boise State lost to South Florida was beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it looks like they
Bro,
needed Ashton Genty, huh?
bro, the crazy thing is why I see Martin Grammatica's kid out there. What year is this?
Right.
I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, I know that ain't who I think it is. Nah, and then they was talking on the broadcast. No, that's his son. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. I said, ain't no way Martin Grammatica got a kid in college. It is wild.
And
he
for those
kicked too. He got a leg. He kicked kind of weird though. Like when he kicked that 52-yarder, it looked kind of weird. I'm like, why he kick like that, bro?
And Colorado lost for those Colorado haters.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't understand why people hate Colorado's. It's weird to me, man. It's
weird energy. Yep.
Yeah, it's really weird, bro.
I wanted to see Colorado lose. No, I'm just kidding.
Like it's more than football to them,
I know.
man.
You be trolling, but I know the real.
Yeah.
I know
but
the
no,
real.
it's crazy.
We talk.
I watched that
It's funny
game
because
last
she
night.
be trolling, but she really wants to.
Yeah, bro. I watched that game last night.
I want him to go to Florida State,
What do
man.
you think
That's
about?
what I really want.
What do I
think
think
about
who?
the quarterback for Colorado? Salter.
He's decent. He's decent. They kind of. He decent. He decent. That's what I'll put it at. He decent.
I saw somebody like, is he better than Shador? I'm like,
no.
Not even close. He got a strong arm. I didn't know he could throw that far.
Yeah, he got a strong arm. He can boom it, but.
What are you guys' thoughts on the kid out of Nebraska?
Ooh, Dylan Raiola.
What's your thoughts on him, man?
He's not ready, which thank God he's only a sophomore. He needs another year. But I know people get on him because he like mimics Mahomes, which he kind of does, which is kind of crazy. But he's a decent kid. His dad played with Matthew Stafford. You know he's Stafford's godson. Because
is he?
Okay. Yes.
Dominic Raiola.
Stafford's center was Dylan's dad, Dominic Raiola. Yeah, Raiola was the center for Detroit for a long time. Like him and Stafford, they like best friends. So, that's his godson. So, I mean, he's decent. I thought he did okay last year, for in terms of him being a true freshman last year.
Yeah,
He was decent. I mean, he looked okay. I think week 1. There were some moments where I'm like, not great. But there was times where he looked solid. I think he'll be pretty good though. I think he'll be pretty good. He looks more in command of this offense than he did last year. But last year he was a freshman, so
right. Yeah,
you know
so
what
you
I mean.
Expected that.
But he looks a lot more in command. What helps Nebraska is they run a lot. They run the ball a lot, which is good for someone like Raiola, because it opens up the pass games and it gives them easy completion. So, I think this year you just want to see a cut down on the turnovers. That's what killed him last year. He threw a lot of interceptions last year. If he could cut down the interceptions, and the defense can continue to do its job, they'll be a pretty good team this year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a solid prospect. He's one to watch for next year.
I just think he needs not to buy into the hype. Just play your game.
Yeah.
Don't buy into the hype. Hey, bro.
He really doesn't though. It's more so the fans that talk about it than he does. He just tries to, but the thing is he wears 15 like Mahomes.
Yeah.
He does a lot of his celebrations and stuff, but like it's kind of like when Kobe tried to mimic Jordan for a while.
Good
You know what I
comparison.
mean? Where like he almost like tried to talk like Jordan and things like that, and mimic Jordan's moves and stuff. It's kind of like that. People make it a bigger deal than it actually is.
Speaking
But
of Jordan, did y'all see that question about if did y'all hear what Tyrone Lue said about Jordan?
yes, I did. But we'll get
Hey,
into that next week because
Nah,
we're
what y'all
running out
think?
of
Y'all
time.
think he could average 45?
he
Yes,
really could, bro. He
they don't play
he
defense
could.
in today's game. Yes, he could.
He averaged 37, what, his second or third year in the NBA?
And the
Come on,
defense
bro.
was much tougher back then. So yeah, he
I
easily
don't
could.
understand these kids. It's like
Yeah,
y'all talk about. I don't understand that we talk about evolution, but it's like it only applies to now. Do you not think that these guys, if the 3-point shot was more prevalent, wouldn't have worked on it?
exactly.
Do you not?
Exactly.
Do you not think that some of these guys would have been more prolific in their scoring? Come on now. Like, you don't think that Patrick Ewing wouldn't have got out there and shot a couple of threes? He would have put that in his game.
He definitely would have because he was doing it.
The man mid range was disgusting. You don't think
Mm.
Patrick Ewing wouldn't have he wouldn't have stepped out and worked on it and shot maybe 2 threes a game? Come on now. I don't get that whole conversation. That's why I hate the disrespect. And then they'd be like, I saw a tweet talking about KD or Larry Bird. Larry Bird.
Larry
Larry
Bird,
Bird.
bro.
Larry Bird all day.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird had
Larry Bird.
niggas scared of him, bro.
Bro.
like, what are we doing, man?
Bro. I don't know, man. I have lost respect for Kevin Durant.
we getting caught up though. So
No, I mean I lost respect for Durant because I feel like he gets on the internet trolling and all this other stuff. It's like he says the most
Yeah,
ridiculous stuff. Like, bro,
yeah.
Nick, yeah. I'm not bro. You need to Negro focus on making one of these teams you go to better because
Mhm.
you didn't have all these teams that you went to and none of them been worth nothing except for Golden State. And you had Steph Curry there with you. Come on now, bro. Everywhere else you went, they ain't
Yeah.
cut the mustard. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, bro. Stop the cap. Larry Bird 3-time MVP, bro. In a row. You got one. That man got 3 in a row.
hey, we about to bop because Michigan about to come on.
Yeah, but yeah,
Uh,
but
Not about to
appreciate
play.
y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, soon, Greg. I think he's gonna be doing his show. But for those who
yes,
don't,
sir.
there's his show right there at the bottom, and there's his @ follow. Make sure y'all follow Greg. He got more than just sports. He talks about a lot of things, including what's going on with
In the world.
everything, politics, everything. He talks about it all. The foolishness that we got going on with our, fearless leader. Oh my, don't get me started on this dude. But anyway, man. Yeah, make sure we appreciate you, Greg, coming on, man. I've been
I
told him you
appreciate you
come
guys for
on.
having me, man.
Yep, yeah. And you can come on anytime. All you gotta do is say, hey, send me the link and I got you.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all again. Make sure y'all following us. There's our ads at the bottom. Again, I hope y'all enjoy week 1 of college football. Texas OSU going on here in a minute. I'm finna watch the game because I want Texas to win because it's
I
FS.
gotta watch 3 screens, so we finna
It's FOSU
we finna
all
bop.
day.
Man,
So peace,
horns,
y'all.
baby.
Peace, love,
Longhorn.
and hair grease, baby.
Yes,
Holla at
sir.
y'all.
Peace.